Do you ever feel tired of learning English? Do you ever wake up and say, maybe I should stop? Maybe this is too hard.
If the answer is yes, don't worry, you are not alone. Many learners all over the world feel the same. Sometimes learning feels exciting. Sometimes it feels boring. Sometimes it feels easy. Sometimes it feels impossible.
The truth is, feeling tired is normal, but staying motivated is a skill you can learn. Welcome back to Simple English Space. I'm Anna.
And I'm Max. Today our topic is motivation. Specifically, how to stay motivated to learn English.
Motivation is like fuel for a car. Without fuel, the car doesn't move. Without motivation, you stop learning.
But when you have motivation, you can go far, even across mountains, rivers, or oceans. With motivation, you can achieve.
In this podcast, we will give you tips, encouragement, a role play, a Q&A section, and even a quiz. And we will explain everything in simple English, perfect for A1, B1 learners.
So, sit back, relax, and let's begin our journey together.
Let's start with a big question. Why do people lose motivation?
Well, many learners lose motivation because they expect results too quickly. They want to be fluent in 1 month, and when it doesn't happen, they feel disappointed.
Yes, but language is like growing a tree. At first, you only see a small sprout. It looks weak, maybe not important. But if you water it every day, it grows strong.
That's a beautiful picture. A tree takes time, and English learning also takes time.
Exactly. That's why the first tip is be patient. Don't expect perfection tomorrow. Expect small progress step by step.
And celebrate that progress, no matter how small. Another reason people lose motivation is boredom.
Yes, if you always use the same textbook, the same exercises, the same routine, it can feel repetitive.
So, tip number 2, make learning fun.
You can watch movies, listen to songs, play games, or talk to friends online. You can write a diary in English or even cook using an English recipe.
That's right. English is not just a school subject, it is a tool for life.
When learning is fun, motivation grows naturally. The third tip is remember your why.
Your why is the reason you started learning English. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to study abroad. Or maybe you want to connect with friends around the world.
Whatever your why is, write it down. Put it on your wall. Look at it every day.
Because when you forget your why, you lose energy. But when you remember your why, you find strength again.
The fourth tip is set small goals.
If your only goal is be fluent, that feels too big, too far.
Yes, but if your goal is learn 5 new words today, that feels small, clear, and possible.
When you achieve small goals, you feel proud, and that pride gives you more motivation.
Small goals create small wins, and small wins create big confidence.
The fifth tip is reward yourself.
After you finish studying, do something nice. Eat your favorite snack, watch a funny video, or take a short break.
Your brain will connect English study with positive feelings.
Yes, learning should not feel like punishment. It should feel like a celebration. Let's do a role play. I'll be a student who feels unmotivated. Max, you be the supportive friend.
Okay, let's go.
I don't want to study today. I'm tired.
Why are you tired?
Because English is too hard. I'll never be fluent.
That's not true. Remember your dream. You wanted to travel and talk to people, right?
Yes, but it feels impossible.
Just do 10 minutes today. Small steps are enough.
10 minutes? That sounds easy.
Exactly. Motivation grows when you take action.
You're right. I'll try 10 minutes.
Great. See, you are already moving forward.
Did you hear that, listeners? Sometimes you only need 10 minutes.
Yes, action creates motivation, not the other way around.
If you wait for motivation before studying, you might wait forever.
But if you just start, even small, motivation will follow. Every day, even 10 minutes. Daily practice builds habit, and habit builds progress.
Yes, mistakes are necessary. They're a part of learning.
Both are useful, but speaking is the main goal. Communication is more important than perfection.
Change your method. Try movies, music, or games. Variety keeps you interested.
Remember your why. Set small goals and reward yourself.
Okay, quiz time. 1. What creates motivation? A. Waiting for energy. B. Taking small action. Answer B. Taking small action.
2. What is more important in speaking English? A. Communication. B. Perfection. Answer A. Communication.
3. How often should you study? A. Once a week. B. Every day, even 10 minutes. Answer B. Every day, even 10 minutes.
4. What should you do when bored? A. Stop completely. B. Try new methods. Answer B. Try new methods.
5. What helps you when you feel like giving up? A. Forgetting your goal. B. Remembering your why. Answer B. Remembering your why.
Great job, listeners. If you answer correctly, you are already building your motivation muscle.
And even if you made mistakes, don't worry. Every mistake is a chance to learn. Let's talk about real stories. Many famous people learned English as a second language. At first, they made mistakes, but they kept going.
Yes, and ordinary people too. I know a woman from Brazil. She studied 10 minutes a day while cooking dinner. After 1 year, she could have conversations easily.
That shows the power of consistency.
Exactly. Motivation is not about big energy every day. It's about not giving up.
And remember, comparison kills motivation. Don't compare your English to others. Compare your English today with your English last year.
Yes, if you are better today than yesterday, you are winning.
That's the secret. Focus on progress, not perfection.
And always celebrate small victories.
Another idea is to find a partner. Learning with a friend makes you more motivated.
Yes, you can remind each other, support each other, and laugh together when you make mistakes.
You can also join online communities. Seeing other learners will inspire you.
And don't forget, reward yourself often. A little reward makes learning feel positive.
Motivation is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes.
Listeners, remember this. English is not only about grammar or vocabulary. It is about connecting hearts, sharing ideas, and building bridges across the world.
That's beautiful, Max. If you give up, you lose the chance to connect with people. But if you continue, you open doors.
And every door leads to new opportunities. So don't give up. Stay motivated. And step by step, you will reach your dream.
Wow, Max. Today's conversation was so full of energy, ideas, and encouragement. I think we really shared some practical tips and also had fun with the role play, the questions, and even the quiz.
Absolutely, Anna. Motivation is not something that magically appears. It's something we build step by step with consistency, patience, and the right mindset. And I think our listeners today can take away at least one idea that really speaks to them.
Yes, maybe it's about setting small goals, celebrating little wins, or making learning fun through songs, movies, or games. Maybe it's about not being afraid of mistakes, because mistakes are proof that we're trying.
And one of the most important reminders, learning English is not a race, it's a journey. Sometimes slow progress is still progress. Sometimes you'll feel tired, but even then, one small step will keep you moving forward.
Exactly. And remember, our goal here is not just to teach you English, but to help you love learning English. Because when you love it, motivation will come more naturally.
Before we close today, we'd love to hear from you. We'll leave you with 2 questions.
Question 1. What is one tip from today's podcast that you want to try this week to stay motivated in learning English?
And question 2, in our next episode, we'll explore another exciting topic. What do you think we should cover? Do you want us to go deeper into daily conversations or focus more on building listening skills?
Share your answers in the comments. We can't wait to read them.
Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep shining.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss other videos. See you next time on Simple English Space.